Kia ora, Jeremy Downing from TeachFest NZ here. Well, this is part 2 of my video blogs based on our first block course, our first clinic for the year. So that's the time where the C15s, that's the teachers that started last year, join with the C16s, and we have 2 days of training. So last week you would have seen teachers talk about their experience in their second year in one word. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But this week, I thought I'd get some advice from those teachers. So what is one piece of advice that the second year C15 teachers would give to another teacher who is about to embark in their second year of teaching?
I would say really look at your data. So this year for me is a year that I'm really trying to work with the data. Looking at all the scores, what's going wrong, triangulating data, keeping a good record of it, and then letting that inform your teaching. I think that's going to make this year much more enjoyable, powerful, and have a better impact on the students than just trying to control behaviour.
So you'll be working really hard. So I guess my advice is make sure that your students work harder. Make sure your students work harder than yourself.
It's gonna be all right.
This year you can start having fun.
The way you feel about students' education, they need to know. So if you're angry at them for not taking their education seriously, let them know. Let them know you're angry. If you're really happy that they've done something awesome, let them know.
Just because it's going to be easier does not mean it's going to be less tiring. So still worry about that. Still put yourself first. Make sure you are looking after yourself in that respect.
Get on top of stuff straight away. So like last year I wasn't on top of stuff straight away, and I just started laying the rules down and everything down straight away. Put in systems that I know is going to help me later on, and I just put the hard work in now. And now I'm in 6 weeks in, I'm cruising a little bit, not fully, but a little better than last year. Yeah. So yeah, let's definitely do that. Okay, do it.
Your second year will be different to your first year, and it's way better for me anyway, and a lot of us on every level.
I'd tell them to look back at the stuff that they did at the start of last year, and if they're like me, they'll realise how much they can change that to benefit the start of the year.
Just enjoy the second year. It's a time to reflect on the progress you've made, the challenges you've faced and overcome, and a time to enjoy being in your school and relaxing and enjoying the relationships you've built, and being a part of the school community, being part of the furniture.
It's a lot easier this year. You feel like you've got a bit of a kite, you've got a bit of a framework to work from everything you've built up from the year before. You're in your second year, so some within the school might think, yep, they can hand over more to you, but you've got to be really clear that you've still got studies to do, you're still learning, and it's okay to push back.
I think the second year teaching, you actually are waving, not drowning. So to just push that water metaphor. And to enjoy the waving, looking over at your colleagues and going, okay, we're going to start tag teaming and working together, and we've got a much wider aspect that you can see you're actually getting somewhere. You're heading for land in a way, and so enjoy that process of waving out to each other and going, hey, we're forming a team slowly in the chaos and the jungle, but we are forming a team. So yeah, waving, not drowning.
Enjoy your summer holiday while it lasts.
Piece of advice would be to take time before the start of school to really think about what you want to change in your teaching for the year.
If I could speak from my own personal experience, my first year of teaching I spent a massive amount of time focusing on behaviour, trying to keep the class calm, trying to keep everyone in their seats, trying to keep everyone focused, trying to keep everyone engaged. Whereas I feel like my whole second year has just been so much easier because I have such better relationships with my students. And I think that's a great opportunity for anyone who's in the same position as me to spend more of your time and more of your energy not dedicated to behaviours, but dedicating to experimenting with new pedagogies and new techniques and new ways of just learning and teaching to better engage your kids. So I'm trying to make this that opportunity and spend a lot more time experimenting in my teaching, and I'm really enjoying it.
it's good to care for your students, but maintain a professional boundary to keep yourself safe, and always make time for your family. Don't forget to care for your family as well.
There you have it. Advice from our second year C15 teachers. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, ka kite anō.